Thanks.
Thanks, Z. Well, the Aussies only took 4 wickets in the opening test. Yesterday, they took 10 of them, half of them by the quicks. One of the main reasons why is because they got the ball to reverse. So I've organised something very, very, very special for us all this morning. One of the greats of the mastering of the art of swing bowling, and that is Waqar Younis, alongside a couple of other blokes, Rob Key and Simon Kadich.
Yeah, now, right, we've got a ball that looks like it's going to reverse. First thing, Waqar, how do you hide that ball? That's what we see them doing.
Look, we saw yesterday most of the bowlers were hiding it. So once it's reversing, so what you're trying to fox the batsman is, so he should not be able to see the shiny side. So most of the bowlers nowadays, they hold it in their left hand if they're a right arm fast bowler, which I'm going to show you how I did it. But if you're a left armer, of course, in the other hand. So what I'm trying to hide is I'm going to hide the shiny side. So I'll keep my palm on the shiny side and make sure that the batsman only see the back of my hand. And I'll probably run in really hard as much as I can. And then, of course, this box, the crease, is so important. Some of the bowlers go wide of the crease, which we saw Shaheen bowling from wide of the crease and trying to just bring the ball in, which I thought was a little bit obvious. We could clearly guess which way the ball is going to swing. But if you can come really close to the stumps, and I've got those 2 balls there, and if I aim at the red ball and I push it really full, that ball should come back with the shiny side on the right. So, but I have to have a little slingy action to be very, very effective. Once I go sort of a little bit wider, what I'll do is I'll pull my length back, keep the shiny side on the left, and try to bang it short, which Cummins did last night. So I think the Aussies, what they did their homework really well and mixed the length very nicely.
Right, come on, I've got to see. You're in the crease. Just shows your coil, shows the gather, how you do it. Let's see the great coil.
Modern cricketers, we have different actions. We have open, tested, and we got like mixed action, but I was very classic. I was just like side on, gets in a good position. I can drop my arm a little bit more and then sort of push the ball away from the right-hander, and it swings very late then. So that becomes more effective.
Brilliant. Right, okay, now batting, because Fawad Alam in particular, he struggled with that because he had this ball, very first ball that he got from Mitchell Starc, 150 clicks, Simon Kadich, straight in at the stumps. How do you play that?
Well, the first thing is the head position. You don't want to be falling over when you're facing someone bowling full and straight at the stumps. So you want to stay nice and upright to access the ball. Second part is the hands. You don't want your hands getting up here early on in your first ball because you know they're going to be trying to attack your stumps. So you want to loosen and shorten your back grip and then be able to access the ball. The third thing is probably the most important part, is you have to be really decisive. So you have to pick up the line and the length really quickly, and whether you're going to attack, defend, or let the ball go. And as Waqar said, the other part of this is tracking the ball down to see which way it's going to swing. Is it swinging in and attacking the stumps, or is it leaving me? And being decisive is probably the most key point.
What about Rizwan then? Rizwan got a great ball where it just went away from him, which was the other thing actually, because you talk about protecting the stumps. What can Rizwan do?
So the problem for Rizwan yesterday with the left armour coming around is he knows he's attacking the stumps. So he doesn't want to overcommit with his front foot. As a result, you saw him half-stepping a lot yesterday. As soon as you have a half step and a stiff front leg, you start going at the ball with your head. Because your head's heavy, you start to overbalance and you start walking down the wicket. And that's exactly what happened with Rizwan. He started pushing the balls outside off stump and end up nicking one. And that's exactly what the Aussies will do to him in the second innings.
Right, coming in, we've got a thing here that Hawkeye can do where they can actually make you play the ball. I want Fawad Alam and that ball that he played. Right, get into position. Now I want to see you play the shot and let's see if we can get the ball. Let's see if you can play it. Let's have a look. Not bad. So the way you do it now, what can we get Rizwan and the ball that Rizwan got and the way that he played it with that ball, you go across your stumps a little bit more, get into position. Let's see you do that. You can see Waqar's balls. In it comes. Here we go. It's coming. It's coming at some point. You're in position. God, you're seeing the ball early. And that's the wrong ball again. But anyway, it doesn't matter.
Line, aren't I?
You get the gist of it all, but it's going to be all about reverse swing today. Now, whether that's the problem, you don't know which way it's going to go, but that's the key. You've seen Waqar and Simon Kadich. Tell them how to do it.